tournament. Led to the ring by the DI, the ACW Tag Team Champions at 525 pounds, the Mod Squad. And their opponents at a combined weight of 510 pounds, Tommy Angel and Ricky Nelson.
Well, there's no doubt this Virginia crowd will come to life for this week's edition of Atlantic Coast Wrestling with Ricky Nelson and Tommy Angel in the ring against the Mod Squad and the DI.
This is a little bit of revenge here, I do believe, Bill.
Well, we've got a couple of those matches coming up during this hour on Atlantic Coast Wrestling because can you imagine Brian Johnson asking for a rematch against Ken Shamrock?
Brian must have landed on his head.
He must have landed on his head. He'll get it this time. Well, let's see what Nelson and Angel, they're going to give them a dose to their medicine. There's no doubt the DI better watch himself. Spike, Basher, and all of them against these two young gladiators ready to go at it. It's Angel in the ring against Spike, the big man, half of the Mod Squad.
They are awful big guys, too. Ricky Nelson, a tough young individual, working out with the weights, putting on weight slowly. He's a young man. It's hard to put on weight when you're young like that, but he is putting on weight slowly. And the muscle grows.
You know, I must say, rock and roll is back, too, again this week.
That's
Robert
right.
Gibson, now it's rock and roll time at the Atlantic Coast
I can't wait to see Robert again.
Don Canoodle, our Atlantic Coast heavyweight champion, will be joining us here at the desk very shortly during this hour. Oh, look at Angel.
Good hip toss.
A hard hip toss against the big man. Spike just picked up 350 pounds and laid it down, Gene.
That's called using your weight and your strength against you. That's what wrestling's all about.
You're right.
Taking advantage of your strengths, making them your weaknesses.
And I think Basher, outside the ring, consults with the DI while Spike pleads a little bit with Tommy Angel.
Good lock up there. He's got a headlock. He makes a tag.
Tag, sneaky, look out. Basher across the back with a double thrust.
That's tag team wrestling.
Now, Angel don't want to take much of this. He needs to get over there and make that tag against Ricky Nelson very rapidly. Now Angel breaks out of it, gives Basher a toss.
Tremendous arm twist there. I know Basher's got a bad wrist. That's why he's got it taped up, and that right there causes a lot of pressure. Oh, he's going to the shoulder now.
And this crowd doesn't like the DI. I mean, he's over there and into it with him outside the ring, as you can see.
The DI is known as a pain.
Yes, he is a pain, believe me. Oh, here comes that double team. Angel Nelson right down on Basher's arm, right on that elbow.
He's got a 5 count. He tags in, tag out. He's got a 5 count. He took advantage of the full 5 count, working on the shoulder.
And Nelson goes to work on that shoulder the hard way. Look at Basher in extreme pain. A little pleading, a little begging. Now he grabs the hair of Nelson and thrusts him over to the corner rope.
You know, Bill, that's a face only a mother could love.
That's exactly right. Only a mother.
A good reversal. Backdrop.
Up and over. Hard with Nelson. Goes over. He says, you want a bite? He's ready to give it to Spike. Was about to take a forearm right to the lip.
The DI's been chewing on that cigar the whole time. I think he's about chewed it in half.
Well, he doesn't like what he's seeing in the ring. He's about bit that one out of the paper. You want to offer this one back to him, Gene?
I don't know. Come get it if he wants it.
I wonder if he'd like to have what's left of this. It's always unlit.
I know.
I mean, I don't even think
it don't make any sense why it's unlit.
I don't understand that. The whistle.
I don't smoke, but he don't even chew on this thing. He just sits it in his mouth all the time.
Ricky Nelson punishing Basher. Get into that forearm.
The biceps, the triceps.
Oh, look at
him. That makes up the upper arm.
And crawl his way over to Spike. He's not going to do it that way, not as long as Nelson. Nelson says, plant it up here, Mr. DI. Ricky Nelson would like to just thrust that fist right into those sunglasses.
Well, Ricky Nelson is applying a lot of pressure to the shoulder and the upper arm. Triceps are all your push power. That's your strength.
That's right.
Wrestling takes a lot of push and a lot of pull power. They are working on his pulling and pushing power. The left arm is the weakest arm. Oh, a good clothesline.
Boy, was that a good clothesline.
Out of the blue.
Basher now trying to shake it off. He double thrust. Angel again down against the mats, and I mean he unloads on him.
Double got him by the hair, jammed him into the rope. Down to the mat. It's just tremendous.
Kicks him, makes the tag. Here comes Spike. The big man is in the ring. Make the tag, Tommy.
An illegal fist.
Off the ropes. Oh! Basher and then Spike. Spike just picked him up and threw him down into the ring mat.
Caused a lot of damage to the facial features there. A broke nose, cheekbones.
He's out of it. Count of 2 and he's out of it.
Tremendous conditioning by the young man. He's trying his best.
Now there's that whistle. There's an illegal fist again by Spike.
To the head.
The tag to Basher. Angel's in trouble.
The cobwebs are definitely starting to clutter up the head.
Look out. Oh, he's really got cobwebs, no doubt about it. He needs to roll over there quickly, make that tag to Ricky Nelson. Can't do it.
I believe he's hurt, Bill. I believe he's hurt bad. Well, he kicked out.
He kicked out of it. Now Angel goes, tries to make the tag, and Basher knocks Nelson out the ring. Here comes Nelson, and he's mad. Now watch him double team.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy, the punishment Angel is taking.
1, 2.
Then he comes out of it, Gene.
Tremendous. This man is not giving up. Tommy Angel is showing the extra little bit of power you've got to have, that extra desire that you've got to have to want to be a champion. He's been wrestling for a couple of years.
Tell me these guys aren't in great shape.
They're in tremendous shape.
Ooh.
You can just look at him and tell. That is hard muscle.
They want him back. This crowd trying to fire. Tommy Angel
choking him on the
here
side
comes
over
Ricky
here.
Nelson going at. Look out. Spikes over there, kicks him into the ribs, while Basher chokes him up atop that top rope.
And he's got to look down and see that DI giving mouth to him. Just
That's
running
enough to make you sick right there.
Sure is.
Boy, Angel has really taken some punishment out of the big man Spike. Needs to make that tag to a fresh man like Ricky Nelson outside over there.
Tommy's still fighting, though. Still fighting. He's got to get to his partner, though.
Coming up, Ken Shamrock gets that rematch that Brian Johnson wanted. So Johnson was granted the rematch with the young rookie Ken Shamrock. Coming up on this week's edition of Atlantic Coast Wrestling. Oh, Basher hurt himself. Oh, Tommy Angel couldn't quite make the tag.
Just inches away. This match is a match of inches. There's Tommy's trying his best. He's got him by the eyes.
I mean by the eyes.
Oh.
Inside and out.
He can't see now. You ever had a finger poked in the eye? You know how it is.
And that hurts. Now Spike goes to work on him with a headlock. Nelson trying to fire up his sidekick, Angel, who is down on the mat in a headlock by the big man Spike of the Mod Squad.
Ricky's trying to encourage his partner. He's reaching through the ropes. Can't tag him through the ropes. Got to tag him over the top rope. He's got to have both feet on the ground. That's the rules of ACW wrestling.
Now Nelson's going after the DI. Ricky Nelson was coming after the DI.
That's the DI's experience. He knows that he can distract Ricky Nelson, make him get down and go after him while they work on his partner.
Well, Spike is literally, Angel's taking about all the punishment he can stand. Now, he reverses it on Spike, who dove into that corner rope. That'll keep him a little bit up. He's seeing a few birds and butterflies. Angel trying to get over to make the tag to Nelson.
Tommy's trying to find his corner. He can't find it.
Know where his corner is. He makes the tag. Here comes Nelson over the top.
Fired up. He's ready to go.
Goes to work on Spike.
A couple of combinations
Nails him a few times. Now he'll throw the big man across.
Goes up
and over. Give it to him. Ricky Nelson throws him.
Monkey flip.
Wow. Now
Drop kick.
Great drop kick. Now Angel has come in. Oh, there goes that stick into the forehead. The DI
nailed him with the baton. That baton is metal, 2, 3. Odd.
All over. I mean, he nailed Nelson with that baton.
The referee was distracted by the other 2 wrestlers. The DI jumped up and nailed him. Nailed him.
And I'm going to tell you, fans, try to take a taste of that. That is a severe blow by the DI.
You've had that baton stuck in you.
I've had that baton across the shoulder, a little bit of everything else, so I've tasted it. We'll be back with more of Atlantic Coast Wrestling after this timeout.